Greetings, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Marie. First of all, I'd like to say Happy New Year. Today is January the 4th of 2024. We are definitely getting into some new beginnings, and the new year is starting off with a bang. Before we get started, or before I give you some of Marie's community insights, I would just like for you to please be so kind and do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button that is below. And you may see a little bell. If you see that bell, just click that. Or you can click on the picture and hit subscribe, and that way, whenever I send a video, you'll be first to know. Okay? So let's get started. I've got some, excuse me, some delicious coffee. And this coffee is decaf with a little bit of cinnamon and some cream. Okay, so I don't usually do coffee. I usually do tea, but today I just felt like having a little bit of coffee and just sitting here. You can see the sun is beautiful and bright. This does not look like a January. Okay, but if you know, like I know, times are definitely changing. Nothing is like it used to be. Nothing is what we're accustomed to. And it's like signs of the times. Today, I just had to discuss this video because I watched it yesterday. Now, we know YouTube is awesome. YouTube is a great platform for many people like myself to get on. You can speak to many people in the world. You don't have to go through somebody else's platform. You don't have to go through a bunch of rigmarole. You can just record, do what you have to do, and upload. I got a chance to check out Katt Williams Unleashed on Club Shay. And I just want to say, to all those that do not know, if you're not familiar with Shay, that is short for Shannon Sharp. He was a football player, I believe it was for the Denver Broncos, and that he was a very good football player. But anyway, he has a platform in which he has various people come on and he interviews them and talks with them and have them taste, I believe, his own I think it's bourbon. I'm not sure because I'm not really a big drinker. So anyway, Katt Williams got on this show and he showed out. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, I don't really particularly care for Katt Williams. But you know what? When it comes to myself, I usually connect to a person's vibration and their energy. And there's a lot of reasons why I like Katt Williams. If you are a person that is not really for the shenanigans, if you are a person that believes in real truth, if you believe in being honest and sometimes speaking the painful truth, then you will like Katt Williams. You will be able to appreciate a guy like him because he tends to really keep it real. What I like about him with Katt Williams is that he's his own man. Even though we all had to start someplace, he tells a lot of stories, a lot of humbling stories about things that he has been through. And I love the fact that he has adopted 7 children and that he's taking care of other children. There's a lot of people that could care less. They don't care about their kids and they could care less about somebody else's kids. Excuse me, had a little sinus drainage there. But anyway, it's a really good interview. It's about 2 hours, almost 3 hours long. So that's a long time to be able to talk and actually listen to someone. But I'm telling you, he does not disappoint. Everything that he says, he clarifies a lot of things. He talks about things that have happened with previous guests, things that they've said, and he just wanted to correct and set the record straight. So I just want to recommend that you check out that particular video. The name of it says Katt Williams Unleashed Club Shay. That's SHAY, space SHAY. And not that I'm just promoting the show, but I will say that there's always a lot of great, interesting videos or interviews that he uploads, that he has here. And it's a great way to talk and to really get to know people on a personal level. Now, you know, we have people that that come in interviews, and of course they're going to put on their best self. They're going to be telling you what sounds good and all that. But one thing about life is that there's a word called verisimilitude, and that means something that appears to be real, right? You want people that are actually real. You want people that will tell you the truth, no matter how dark it is, no matter how bad it is. And today, in this world, the things that we hear about film and television and Hollywood, you get a chance to see that everything is not what it's cracked up to be. There's a lot of people that are paying some heavy prices because they want to be on the screen. They want to be in the film life. They want to be in that that limelight where people get to see them act and they get to portray these great characters. And it's fun to have people to adore you. It's fun to have people to like you. But you have to realize that there are a lot of people that do not have integrity. A lot of people that want to be a celebrity by any means necessary. And so if that means any means necessary, that means they'll do anything to make it. They'll do anything that's going to make them money. So what I like about Katt Williams is that he is his own man. He does a lot of things, his own promotions, because he's not trying to owe anybody anything. And that's a great man. And a lot of people look at people like him and they say, oh, he's short and all this kind of stuff. Let me tell you something. Somebody's height has nothing to do with that. That's a very, very intelligent man. And to hear how many books he read and how when he was a child, his punishment was that his parents would take away his books so that he couldn't read because he got so much enjoyment from that. So that's a very smart individual. You have somebody that can read 3,000 books in a year's time. That's who you want to talk to. That's a person with a lot of knowledge and information. So what I just want to say is I recommend that you check out the video and just watch it for yourself and see what you get from it. Because I think, as a matter of fact, I know that we are living in a time where all of the facades that people display, all of the lies, all of the undercover snakery and backbiting, and I'm not going to say snakery is really a word, all of the low down dirty things that people do behind closed doors are going to be exposed. And why is that? Well, if you know, like I know, and any other person with good common sense, you know that we have a creator that watches over us, that sees all things, knows all things, and he's getting full. He's getting full. He's getting really full. And so things are being exposed now. All these hidden secrets and all these things done, these secret societies and so forth that, you know, people are a part of, people are being exposed. There's a lot of terrible things happening on the planet. And I speak about that all the time. It's a lot of terrible, terrible things that are happening. But if you are a person that that can feel and see what's going on in the world, if you are a person that has ever read the scriptures or spent time reading the scriptures, you will get a deeper understanding of where we are right now, why things are the way that they are, why the weather is so beautiful in January, how we had literally no snow in January. It was no different than another fall day with plenty of sunshine. I couldn't even tell the difference if I was looking outside other than the fact that there were no leaves on the trees. I couldn't tell the difference between, and you know, the scriptures talk about that. This would happen as soon as I do this video. But I just want to say, for those that are appreciating people that have a platform, that have something that they want to share that is positive and that is uplifting, and that is not with somebody shaking their butt, somebody twerking, you know, all these low down, degrading things that our young children don't need to see, that the young women don't need to see. If you can appreciate people having a platform where you can actually learn or learn something about them, have people talk to you about what they went through, some of the things that they had to experience, you know, in order to make it in life, then, you know, YouTube is a good platform for that, where you can see many interviews, many of people showing you or telling you what they have been through, what their story was. And if you dislike somebody and a person is coming, you know, people can tell when you're lying. People can feel when you're telling the truth. If you're a person that's in tune at all, you can tell when somebody's being honest with you. You can tell when someone is being straightforward. You can tell when somebody's playing games and they're just trying to appease other folks. You know, they just make things up as they go along. So anyway, I just wanted to share that this video was absolutely great, and that it's something that I recommend people taking a look and seeing, because Katt Williams is actually on fire. He really is. He talked about Detroit. Now, I've lived many years in New York, but I am from Detroit. My heart is in Detroit. My heart is in New York too. But I remember him doing a video, doing a radio show, and I heard him on air talking about he had a comedy show coming up, and he was battling like Steve Harvey. And so at that time I was like, ooh, Steve Harvey, and I don't know, right? But Katt Williams came in Detroit and he tore it up. He definitely outdid Steve Harvey. And the thing that I like about, I like Steve Harvey, you know, for some reasons, but what I really love about Katt Williams is that he's just like a real brother. He's like somebody that you can talk to and you understand him, that he hasn't really forgotten where he's come from. He's reaching back to help other people. He doesn't care about having to put on a suit to dress himself up. He's just going to express himself in his clothes the best way he wants to, in a comfortable way. And you can appreciate somebody like him that is just working his craft. He's a very gifted person, and he has a lot to say. And if you want to learn some things, just sit down with him. Just have an opportunity to talk to him. Listen to his shows. Listen to his Netflix specials. And you will learn some things. You will definitely learn some things. You'll learn some things that the masses don't want you to know, because most of the masses are evil. And that's where we are right now. We're living in a space where things are becoming to be good versus evil. People want anything and everything to go, but what he does is he has boundaries. Katt Williams has boundaries, and he is just another brother that I would say that has some integrity in his own way, and he is very vocal about his integrity. So that's a hard thing to do nowadays, because if, you know, people want to fight you and kill you if you stand with this group or you stand with that, you know, if you're not on this side, then you're against people. But you know what, it takes a real person to be able to say, hey, this is wrong. I'm not putting on a dress. I'm a man. This is who I am. I'm going to be the person that I am. I'm not going to allow somebody to emasculate me. The Father made men, the Father made women, and let me be the man that I am. Okay. So this is not to put anybody down or to talk about anybody's sex or anything like that. It's just that it is refreshing to see men be who men were meant to be. Okay? So anyway, I just want to thank you for joining me while I'm having my coffee on Marie's Community Insights. Feel free to drop a comment if you have something that you'd like to say. Otherwise, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and we will meet again on another day. Take care.